Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled among green rice paddies and swaying bamboo, lived a kind but poor woman. For years, she longed for a child. One day, after drinking water from a coconut shell she found in the forest, she became pregnant. But when her child was born, he was not like other babies. He had no arms or legs, just a round body like a coconut. Heartbroken yet filled with love, she named him Estebordois, which means coconut shell boy. Though he looked strange, Estebordois was a clever and exceptionally kind boy. He would roll around the house, doing what he could to help his mother. He'd detail her funny stories to make her laugh when she was tired, and would always greet her with a cheerful spirit. His presence filled their small bamboo hut with warmth and joy, proving that a loving heart can brighten even the humblest of homes. As he grew older, Estebordois wanted to ease his mother's burdens. "Mother," he said one day, "I want to work. Please ask the rich landlord in our village if I can herd his flock of geese." His mother was hesitant, but seeing the determination in his eyes, she agreed. The landlord, amused by the strange request from a boy who was just a rolling shell, decided to give him a chance, thinking it was a joke. Every morning, Estebordois would roll out to the fields, leading the landlord's geese. He was surprisingly good at his job. The geese were always well fed and safe. But Estebordois had a secret. When he was alone with the geese, he would transform into a handsome young man and play beautiful melodies on his flute. The music was so enchanting it seemed to make the rice stalks dance and the clouds stand still to listen. The landlord had 3 daughters. The 2 older ones were vain and often mocked Estebordois, but the youngest daughter was gentle and kind. Curious about how Estebordois managed the flock so perfectly, she secretly followed him one day. Hidden behind a bush, she saw him transform and heard his magical flute. She was captivated not just by his handsome appearance, but by the beautiful soul his music revealed. From that day on, she would secretly bring him food and water, her heart filled with affection for the kind boy everyone else overlooked. When the landlord announced he would hold a contest to find husbands for his daughters, Estebordois, back in his shell form, told his mother he wanted to marry the youngest. Everyone laughed at the idea, except for the youngest daughter herself. On the day of the contest, wealthy and handsome suitors arrived with lavish gifts. Just as the landlord was about to choose, a magnificent procession appeared. At its head was a handsome young man dressed in fine silks, riding a noble steed. It was Estebordois, no longer hidden in his shell. He had passed the royal examinations and become a great scholar. He revealed his identity, explaining that his shell was a test of character for the world around him. The landlord was stunned, and his 2 elder daughters were filled with regret, but the youngest daughter's heart soared with joy. Estebordois married his true love, and they lived a long and happy life together. Their story became a beloved tale, reminding everyone that true beauty lies within, and that kindness and intelligence will always shine brighter than any outward appearance. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from around the world.